The Andhra Vice-Chancellor G. Nageshwar Rao has now stirred a fresh controversy. The Vice-Chancellor has said that Kauravas were born due to stem cell and test tube technologies, and India possessed this knowledge thousands of years ago. So that's a statement now coming in from a Vice-Chancellor of a university in Andhra Pradesh. Clearly the most absurd statement that could come in from a person sitting in that position. Listen in to what he had to say.
How come Gandhari gave birth to 100 children? Is it humanly possible? Can any woman give birth to 100 children in one lifetime? Is it humanly possible? So again people believe that no, Kauravas are not there. It's only fictitious. No Kauravas. But now we believe when we have test tube babies. And again Mahabharata says the same thing. 100 fertilized eggs are put into 100 earthen pots. Is it not test tube baby? It's making test tube baby. Stem cell research. Stem cell research was done in this country thousands of years ago.
Parliament joining us live on the broadcast. Paul, nothing much really to say for what the Vice-Chancellor really is claiming now, that we had test tube technologies at that point in time when the Kauravas existed.
Well, Aditi, Dr. G. Nageshwar Rao is the Vice-Chancellor of Andhra University, a position that is much respectable. But the kind of statements that he has made at that Indian Science Congress in Jalandhar is kind of absurd. Not only that, is also bizarre. Because several of them, not one, Kauravas was just one of the statements in which, according to him, he says that Kauravas were born because of the test tube technology or stem cell technology. 100 of them being born at a time, they were put into separate earthen vessels, they were fertilized, and that is how they were born. Well, that is not all. He also happens to say the dashavatar, or the 10 faces of Vishnu, predates Charles Darwin's evolution theory. Not only that, several such statements. He says Vishnu used Pushpak Viman also in that way. Several statements, like I said, not one, not two, but several statements regarding how the science of India predates several theories of the present science is what he happens to say. A lot of people have dismissed it, and also he went on to say that he has proof for all this. So we're waiting to see how people actually react to these kind of statements being made, like you said, by a person who holds a respectable position.
Absolutely, and all the students really look up to people who sit in that position, that of a Vice-Chancellor. So it's quite surprising that it's a Vice-Chancellor now coming out and making these remarks. Paul, thank you so much for joining us. We also have a reaction coming in from Meem Afzal. Let's listen into how he reacted for the statement that has been made by the Andhra Pradesh, one of the university Vice-Chancellors.
मुझे लगता है कि एक वाइस चांसलर को इस तरह के बयानात से परहेज करना चाहिए, और वो जिस तरह की बात कह रहे हैं, मैं समझता हूँ कि वो मजहबी दायरे में आती है, और उस पर ना ही बोला जाए तो ज़्यादा अच्छा है।